called HR 8404, the so-called Respect for Marriage Act. Frankly, it's the Disrespect for Marriage Act, more likely.
Got him!
Hang on to your butts, because Christians are trying to make segregation a thing again in schools. Except this time it's against kids with gay parents or gay kids themselves. Mat Staver, a lawyer and a pastor and a grade A misogynist and homophobe, has decided to go public saying the quiet part out loud, where he states that kids should not be exposed to anyone who's gay because then they might feel empathy for the gay people. And then it's really hard to convince them to hate gay people if they already feel empathy for gay people. Take a look.
If I were running the school, I would not allow that student to come into the school that is from a same-sex household. Personally, that's what I would do. These kids are not, you and I might be able to engage in this cultural war and battle and be biblically grounded, but these kids are not prepared for that. And it is a real disservice to put these kids in the situation, particularly in a Christian school that ought to be a safe environment for them, where they can become very confused, and what they experience at that level can be life-changing for the rest of their lives. That's like putting kids in a viper pit. They're not ready for that. Christians not being grounded in doctrine, no matter how the winds blow, but being changed by personal experiences is a problem.
You heard it here first, folks. People being influenced by their personal experiences is a huge problem for fundamentalist Christianity. It's really hard to control people and indoctrinate them and teach them to hate. If they're learning from their own experiences with the thing you're talking about, you have to keep them away from those experiences so you can teach them what you want them to think. But it's hard to be surprised that this man is calling for segregation in Christian schools for the gays when he was one of the loudest voices in opposition for the Respect for Marriage Act.
It's called HR 8404, the so-called Respect for Marriage Act. Frankly, it's the Disrespect for Marriage Act, more likely.
Got him!
Let's see what Matt does have to say about respecting marriage. Marriage, defined by God, not open to interpretation. Okay, I'll interpret what I want. Thanks. What about same-sex unions? No civil institution, including any court, has authority to redefine marriage any more than it can redefine gravity. Marriage is the same as gravity. Did humans invent the concept of gravity? Did we do that? Because I don't remember that. I don't remember learning about that in history, although, my history class in the Midwest was probably quite lacking, so they may have left that part out. This guy is a nut. This guy is a nut. And you could have known that simply because he's calling for segregation in schools, right? Eerily similar arguments to when they had racial segregation in schools, and we all know that was bad. This is the same bad, just new age. Thank you so much for watching. If you got something out of this video, please like and share it. Consider subscribing to The Breakdown on YouTube for more content like this, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.